got stuff to bring up. This is the thing. Why do I keep doing this? Why? Why? Let me just run to the lights. Doesn't matter. Because it's all perfect. Actually, I might wait for the next minute. I can get a couple of things ready. Put a couple of things on in the background. It was just the first minute. Okay. I'm just waiting. So I went to York Dungeons, I've said this, and I got a couple of like souvenirs. Number one, York Dungeons card. Yeah. You have skulls for like jokers. You also have executioners for pots. Uh, we also have a book. We have like knowledge. I also have a gavel. You're arrested. I am going to lock you up with my keys. But yeah, I have this. Okay. I choose none of us. I choose none of the above. So 5, so that means I've got 1. Which I think is 1. Which means I'm going to then from the top yeah, some of the past ones I'm like, maybe not. One I found which is really good. So that's 2. I might not. Actually, I might do it because. Okay, 2. Well, damn. That is dark. Alright. I remove the first one. Delete from me. Luckily, all the messages would mean that I could just. Okay, okay, I'm just reading a couple of these. Okay, first of all. So one person puts a couple of things. What, which is basically okay. So there was a YouTuber who said what? It said over 1,000 subscribers, which I do, which is for over a year. And it's like a number of views, but no views. I'm like, who cares? I'm not gonna call them out by name because that's irrelevant. And it's like your uh, like or inactions. I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't pay for any subscribers because later on he says like, "Oh, I'm paying for subscribers," which I know you can do, but I've been adamant saying I dislike the concept. Are there are there's likely a concept of like some people who are subscribed and don't watch? Yeah, sure. Because if you want to watch, watch. If you don't want to watch, don't. Uh, you are clearly manic, which I'm pretty sure isn't a word you should be using. I think because manic means crazy. If it just means crazy, I'm fine with it because that's my entire vibe. Yeah, manic disorder. So it's a medical disorder. So I'm banning you straight away just for like using manic as like, oh, you have like this thing, you're manic. You shouldn't be like using actual diagnosis unless you just mean manic as in crazy. Even if that's the case, I think manic is just known as crazy because it's manic disorder. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not best with language and I fully admit that. Yeah, manic is a condition which you have periods of abundant, evident, extreme moods, energies, and attraction. Stop wasting your time. I'm not wasting my time. I'm just having fun. If you find enjoyment in it, good. This is for me because I like being creative. Um, and imagine what you could accomplish. Yeah, I can accomplish more of this. If you don't waste your time making videos and paying for subscribers. I don't currently have a job. I can't pay for shit. And don't watch for subscribers that don't watch them. Just a food for thought. You literally just said that I have a disorder, which I have a lot of things, not manic disorder. I've got Asperger's, dyslexia, speaking language disorder, and ADHD, but I don't think they're similar to manic disorder in any way. He says what on the first video, which is basically me talking about filaments and how I've had it done. And then when I said I'm going to see my daughter, he goes back to nobody watches this video except apparent except apparently me. Jesus, I'm gotta go and get on my life. Good luck. So many people are watching my Ben 10 videos, which I'm not denying, because I'm like, review Ben 10 on videos. I haven't finished it. I think I reviewed season 1, and it was good, and I liked it. I think that's no, yeah, that's Omniverse because what I'm thinking about when it turns Ultimate, it's Ultimate. Thank you so much. Toy Maker Zero. How about a little game, yeah? Which is because it's Toy Maker Zero. I don't mind doing that because he's clearly making an homage to it, and it's like he's doing the first line from Doctor Who. If you're throwing insult, I'm not going to quote you by name because I don't know if anyone's going to like go to you, and even then, I don't want to be like give you attention. If you say something funny, then I'm going to. Constructive feedback, yeah, maybe not, maybe yes. I don't know. I like constructive feedback. If you're like, yeah, I think this is bad. Oh, someone thinks link clicked deserves more attention. Don't worry, there's a second season. Also, I like the one thing I didn't mention in Link Click season 2 is I don't know if it's in season 1. They have these like live action shots, which is basically like a couple of frames of I think the voice actors or like maybe models because I don't know entirely which one they did. I'm not entirely sure because I don't know because they would be the Japanese voice actor. I don't know if they are the Japanese voice actor. I don't know fully. But I do know that they have these live action shorts representing like, which are like one of them is holding a camera up, like about to take a picture, which is really interesting. Um, but to the one person literally who called me a mental disorder, which if you said, even if you said like in an insulting way, oh you autistic person or like this in a specific way, I'm like, I'm still, you don't use, like, even if I had manic disorder, is it the same word? Yeah, it's the same word. If I had manic disorder and he's like, you're clearly manic, that, I shouldn't use that. I also should probably put that word in both both by itself because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not going to use disorder. Yep. Okay. YouTube Studios. Okay. Yeah, if you don't want to watch my content, just don't. Where's settings? I still need to find it. Sorry, someone called me. So, yeah. Okay, there it is. doc links. Okay. Okay. That's a long time, and I think it's been like 30 minutes. Yay! Yeah, I don't think I've got any comments here. After everyone went to YouTube Shorts, I'm definitely getting a lot more comments. No, so just a fact. It weirdly works. I have a flash at the beginning of the scene.
Will you stay on the 13th floor? Will you stay on the 13th floor? What's the 13th floor? Will you stay? Will you stay on the 13th floor? What's the 13th floor? I don't fucking know. Will you stay on the 13th floor? On the 13th floor.
If I ever texted you and you... If I ever texted you and you... If I ever texted you and you replied to me after 6 hours, and I am on my phone and I see it, I'm going to respond immediately. Yeah, I'm not going to play these little games. Oh, you took 10 minutes to respond, so I'm going to take 20. Cut the stupid games. You're an adult. Grow up already.
Oh, I think I need to redo a couple of them.
If I ever texted you and you replied to me after 6 hours, and I am on my phone and I see it, I'm going to respond immediately. Yeah, I'm not going to play these little games. Oh, you took 10 minutes to respond, so I'm going to take 20. Cut the stupid games. You're an adult.
Okay, I just also realised this is in frame. And also my book fell down. Which is not that important. The second one isn't that important. The first one is. Yeah. So if I just move this here.
If I ever texted you and you replied to me after 6 hours, and I am on my phone and I see it, I'm going to respond immediately. Yeah, I'm not going to play these little games. Oh, you took 10 minutes to respond, so I'm going to take 20. Cut the stupid games. You're an adult. Grow up already. If I ever texted you and you replied, what's the first thing you do? What's the first thing you do in an American school after finishing a magazine? What's the first thing you do in an American school after finishing a magazine? Reload it. What's the first thing you do in an American...
you stay on the third? Will you? Will you stay on the 13th floor?
What's the 13th floor?
I don't fucking know. Will you stay on the 13th floor?
So that's all I need to do, upload wise. But hashtag Were Rabbit, which sounds the weirdest name for a thing. The Were Rabbit. It's like, what? This is confusing. I am confused. Ah. The mode is really good. Apparently there's a sequel. I always double check if there's a sequel because like I want there to be a sequel.
You saw me transform my candy mom.
We're home alone with Dad, so I make me own lunch. Boom! We're home.
Okay. I forgot to do a cover. Also, the one thing I just realized, because slowly but surely it's going up and down, I'm on 19, meaning I'm close to my next goal of 20. Which is yay. Yeah.
After 6 hours, and I am on my phone, and I see it. I'm going to respond immediately.
Actually, no. I just realised there's no space between 13 floors. Undo.
And I am on my phone, and I see it. I'm going to respond immediately. Yeah, I'm not going to play these little games. Oh, you took 10 minutes to
Wait,
respond.
what's off?
Have I ever texted you and you replied to me after 6 hours? What's the first thing you do in an American school after finishing a... What's the first thing you do in an American...
Okay. Finished with the magazine. Hashtag magazine. Hashtag finished. Oh, it's fun. Okay. Yeah.
Did you have nice sleep? Would you like to sleep in? Oh, well, too bad. Sleep is for the weak. I don't even know what sleep is.
Okay.
Good morning, comrade.
Oh yeah, that is the one.
Did you know that gummy bears actually have a really dark history?
Before I do this next part, that's the whole video, very frame more of the video, but. Why have they lied to me? Why?
Did you know that
Did they lie to us? Hashtag lie, hashtag gummy bears, hashtag why. Okay. Actually, no, I might not do that, so I can do... that's what I want. Also, I think it's better to like more highlight the original video, because it's a stitch from another video, and I don't want it to be like, here's someone else's artwork. I'm reacting to the video, and I fully admit that, but I probably shouldn't be like, because I don't know that signals. Ah, yes, this is mine. Yeah, all it is yesterday's video, which doesn't make a difference. The reason I'm like, oh, something's new happening is because I've got the test airing tomorrow. Or more specifically today, if you're watching this on YouTube. So that's gonna happen. So as such, because of that... Oh, shoot. This ain't here. Okay, I'm actually gonna move it to him because I know the first couple of it I'm like, oh no. It's gonna be on the 27th. Okay, let's get keep. Oh, that one. I'm gonna move this around. I'm gonna move this down here. Move that to so. I think some of it is they are no 1 and 31st and 1st. The 7th is 5, so I just need to select this and go to 5. Also, based on my current predictions, because every so often I update my anime, I'm out of the series. I'm not out of it completely. I do have other stuff that I can watch, but I've got Magical Girls. That'll be the last one that I fully downloaded. And then I'm like, oh, okay, now I need to just go back in and just get that back up. And then chuck all the anime ones in here. Yay. But obviously today, after this, I'm gonna watch Castlevania Nutri. What am I doing about this Cuphead? Okay, that's 117 to 217 because the first one was 1 minute essentially. There it is. 217. I don't know why every time I think of oops, I think of oops, I did it again. I've lost in the game. Okay, so clip here and clip here. Okay, Wednesday. Okay. Because all I need is Wednesday and Thursday. I've got a test. Okay. I'm gonna do something which is basically going here. So after this, because I can get rid of this because I've done with Cuphead. Yeah, I can go to making, but currently I don't think making is done. It should be appearing because it started airing at 4. And if I look at how long I was streaming yesterday by video this, it was 1.5 hours. So it shouldn't be done until 40. Right, I mean, most likely I'll start recording the if my maths is correct, because it started airing at 4, meaning it should be done by 35, I think. But first, I am going to finish the thing that I was already doing anyway, because I want to. Oh, shit. 21:33. So it's 22:33. 22:33. 22:33. 22:33. Ooh. Oh. What? Click. Okay. Oh, there's another Darcy Talks Games. Yes. Oh, Darcy Talks Games is really good. There's a lot of stuff in there that's like, that is amazing. That is awesome. Oh, that is just so creative and amazing in general. Okay. Okay. Test 1 2 3. Test. Okay. Why does it do that? Okay. There's also someone talking about Pantheon, which I like the idea. Not because like a lot of people like view AI and do like artificial version, but like this version looked really deeply into what happens if you copy intelligence and what would be the problems with it. Let me just. Why does my hair is so short? It still stands up. That's the logic behind it. Yeah. That's not that bad. It's weirdly, that's the thing, it's bad. Because it's out of place. Okay. I'll be back in a sec. I need to do something. I don't mind switching for this because most likely I'm just going to go to the left and I'm going to quickly do something. Which means overall it'll be 5 minutes past. That's good enough. And it's still 2 minutes later. I'm not gonna just stop this. So let's go. Okay. If it bleeds, it means we can kill him. Let's do it. So again, no thing. I've been saying this so often, but this is a thing. There was a new series of Alien. I wanted to catch up with Aliens. So you might be asking, if I'm talking about Alien, why is Predator here? That's because one of the point of the series is Aliens versus Predators, which I'm pretty sure is probably not Connecticut, but I also want to see Prey. But I also want to see it in case it is relevant. So I'm going to watch it anyway. Because, and I'm going to say, I like it. Mostly for spoilers. So, there's not much here. I love the action. I love the actors. I know some of them because these are like very traditionally action heroes. And again, I'm not really going to talk too much details about the Alien because I feel like that was a whole thing with Predator and Alien. Both films, it kind of like, but you've kind of had the first one, the second one already exists. Again, I'll bring that up when I do that. But what I am going to do now is move on. But yeah. Okay, the one thing I love, the absolute thing I love, and I think makes this film because of how insane. Because I know it's a horror. I know Predator the series. I know what the Predator is. Overall, I know what it is. The same thing with Alien. It was so convincingly done. And I only know this because this film's got a reputation. I only heard about this film, heard that they do the action thing, and then move on to Aliens. I know through other series that that Predator is what it is. It is an alien hunting humans. And like, I know this by this point. I know some stuff and then switch. So I already know this. But back when you watched this originally, and like, I can still get it. I can still understand why people would be this. Also, yeah. I still understand this. Is the idea that Predator, at least the beginning part, fully looks like an action. You have the lines, you have the dialogue, you have all of these people who can probably like, and then you have this huge thing with like a group, and then it's like this huge scene. But then slowly, one by one, they get picked off. These extreme action heroes that have done who knows what are all of a sudden going in and like sort of like and like dying one by one. I'm not gonna say I know all of them. I actually look, there's some I know by face, like. Actually, no. Technically, I'm not even saying there's a lot. There's two. One I know. I feel like I sort of feel like I know him. I don't know. The guy who's like, oh yeah, why don't you come with me? I need a combo. I don't know who he is. He seems familiar. I don't know. I'm just gonna say yeah. I am going to hope I don't misspell it. Yeah, cast. Where has he been in before? What I've seen? Where has he been in? Where has he been? Where has he been? Yeah, he's in Rocky. I thought I saw him somewhere. Anyway, I saw this, and obviously the other one I know is the obvious Arnold Schwarzenegger. I watched the Terminator series. I know who he is, but again. Midway through, oh no, wait, we forgot to tell you, this isn't an action, this is a horror, and again, they get picked off one by one, and as you slowly feel the tension of like, and the one thing that I like, and they start to get point this out with one of the Alien films, which not Alien, one of the Predator films, which I am gonna watch. They pick it up and it's like, it can bleed, and like nowadays it's like, oh, it can bleed. Oh, that's interesting. But back then, I like the idea that it's like, the idea is like, oh, if it bleeds, that means we injured it. If we injured it, it can die. I'm like, oh, that is clever. The idea of like, huh. It's a simple concept of like, oh yeah, that's how blood works. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh yes, and how does blood work again? I just need to confirm that I do know what blood does. But it's a simple idea. But I like the idea that like, how like that concept of like changes, because like at that point in the film it's like terrifying, and then it's like, you see this thing, you realize it's blood, because I kind of know it's blood. But then you realize all the people in there like, maybe we can do something. Maybe we can kill it. And it's so shocking of like, what the? As you see, again, that's just the fun part. It starts off as like, oh yeah, we're gonna do action. We've got these lines. We've got like these really like these sort of like jokes that you would see from like a really big action. And then, definitely when you see, I like that it doesn't show up immediately to halfway, because when they start being picked off, you get these sort of moments like, I think I see something there. And you also get these moments of this sort of like vision that appears looking at the characters being like with like this I think is probably an alien what do you call it heat scan or heat thing or heat you know what I mean. I think that scans you was like zin, 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 zin. That, and obviously that makes it terrifying. But overall, that's what I think is good. I'm going to stop it because besides that, I don't think I have anything to say. I don't think this needs to be 10 minutes, so let's go. So yeah. I like this because as the first one, and I have already watched the second one, which I am going to review. When am I going to review Predator? The first in 3 days. I'm going to review it in 3 days. So yeah. And then obviously I've still got the other Predators films to watch, which is going to be in a while. But yeah, I like this idea, I like this concept, and I would recommend for you to generally watch. So I hope you enjoyed, and good night. I'm just going to quickly go into here, because a video is uploaded and it is done, and then I can start like transferring it. Why did I do that? Okay, so I need to just get this done quickly. which I'm gonna basically just take what is in Alien because I feel. Pull art. Okay, I'm gonna. $2.49. Oh no, not that one. Predator film review. Hashtag Predator, hashtag review, hashtag film. The fuck? Okay, I'm gonna put a hold on that. Because if there is a season 2, I'm gonna watch it eventually. I don't think it is illegal to use like stuff like NordVPN. I don't know. Okay. 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I need to go here, open. It's like cycles of repeat. Oh, you heard of these horrible things everywhere? You see these horror like games that do horror that have cycles of torture repeat. Just Sunday day alarm clock. I was like, Jesus. I'm not. I just love that. Like you get like stuff like Prince of Egypt, the what. Uh, the morning alarm clock at the Prince of Egypt. Yeah, my Monday morning alarm clock is the exact same pain as the people going through the Matrix, the people going through the Prince of Egypt, and the people going through the Hunger Games. Exact same pain. I know it's a joke, but I just love it. I just love that idea. Being like, oh yeah, yes, I feel your pain. What? Yes, I have to wake up on Mondays at 8 a.m. I feel your pain. I just love it. Oh. Okay. I always got spoiled by a lot of games, and I don't think I'm gonna watch Final Fantasy V. I think it's Final Fantasy V. Yeah, Final Fantasy. No, Final Fantasy X. I'm not gonna really. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I hope you enjoy this video, this long video of madness. But yeah. We're going back to 1 hour, 1 hour 45, rather than like 45 to 1 hour. So yeah. I hope you enjoy, and good night. Obviously the video's so posted, so I'm not gonna worry about like. But yeah. Good night.